I was a 91 Bravo wheel vehicle mechanic. I feel like it was a great starting point for my career, great place to learn. Looking back, I realized how much I did not know compared to what I know now. So when I first got here, you know, little to no experience other than the military and school. I would go out with Caleb a lot. Caleb was someone awesome. He taught me a lot.
I've been working on heavy equipment for Central Power for 5 years now. Been working on heavy equipment in general for 15 years.
I learned a lot from Caleb just going out. You know, we go down to Texas, we go out to Durant, do tons of different jobs together. My experience with him put me in a position where I can work on my own a lot more confidently.
What I like about training technicians, I enjoy it whenever, you know, the last time we had this issue, they didn't know anything about it. They were, you know, you get that blank look in their eyes. And then this next time that we go see it, and you see the click. You see them start to figure out, and then you start seeing guys get excited, like, hey, I really am figuring this out. Now I do know how this works.
One big thing he taught me about is when I would go out, he would kind of let me lead, and, you know, he would just be there as a mentor, someone who I can rely on in case I didn't know what I was doing. So I would really try and take charge, and he was there if I needed help.
Try to push them until they ask for help, until they really need it. And then I'll give them hints. Like if they want to know, if they get to this issue on this, I'll tell them, okay, open up your service manual right here. This is the page it's on. Let's read through the order of operations, or else I'll tell you what, it's on this page. And then this is how you find it. I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to put up with my spiel about this is how you find it as well, because you know, you're going to need to know. Whenever you get out here and you're on your own, you know, you're going to need to be able to find this stuff.
A lot of the times I would go out to a job site and try to troubleshoot the issue, and the customer might have a complaint and would bring up several different factors or several different problems that the machine had. And I would tend to kind of look at all those and just get super confused and start to look at all of them and be like, what might tie all these together?
Whenever he started, he was trying to look at the electrical systems as a whole and everything. But after I kind of got to explain it to him, he's got to keep it simple, you know, look at it one circuit at a time. It really seemed to click for him and everything, and that really got like the snowball rolling down the hill for him. He really started doing good after that.
I take that advice to every job I go to. And so if the customer has a lot of different complaints or a lot of different problems on the machine, I'll just look at one issue, start there, go from there. Maybe it fixes everything else. If it doesn't, you just start with the next problem. But I would overcomplicate a lot of stuff. And Caleb just pretty much told me, just, you know, keep it simple and just look at one problem at a time.
So the E944C pedestal mount that we did in Tulsa, that was a pretty fun project.
We completely tore the machine down, every hydraulic hose, every wiring harness, every hydraulic cylinder, everything was removed until we just got to the bare bones of the machine.
We got to hang it all up with a little bear crane the whole time. It was really a lot of fun because you got to be a part of every aspect of assembling it.
And then we rebuilt it from scratch with every new part. Caleb helped me with that job as well. He was kind of in and out, and when I needed him, I could call him, or if he was there, I would just rely on him if I needed help. But in the electrical and hydraulic sense, that helped me a lot. I mean, just pouring through schematics, that kind of stuff.
Whenever he was doing the wiring harness on that rebuild and everything, he was so excited that he got the horn to work, that he could push the button here now and the horn would work, because that he figured out how that circuit was and that he was starting to get things right. You know, it's stuff like that where we really enjoy seeing guys' growth.
And actually, you know, having wiring harness in my hand and then looking at it on a schematic, I was able to tell what goes where. And so my confidence with hydraulic troubleshooting and electrical shooting, I mean, just skyrocketed after I was finished with that rebuild.
You know, for Central Power, there's probably 5 to 8 that I've helped train and mentor and everything, and I hope to have a lot more. If I end up being the least knowledgeable guy in the shop, the worst equipment tech in the shop, I'll be happy, because that means everyone else will really have stepped up, and we'll be sitting in good shape.